giving finishing touches as the big day gets closer. The 974 Stadium is one of the 8 venues gearing up to host the biggest football carnival. Qatar has invested a whopping $200 billion to host the tournament, making it by far the most expensive World Cup ever.
For Qatar, a lot is riding on this World Cup. It's invested billions of dollars in infrastructure and stadiums like this ever since it won the bid in 2010. And now it's looking for a return on that investment. It's hoping that this World Cup will help raise its global profile and also boost its image of being a business and tourism hub.
Most of the petrodollars were poured into infrastructure projects such as the new metro network and the construction of Lusail City, which will host the tournament final. The government has justified the massive expenditure by citing long-term benefits for the economy, especially tourism. Qatar is expecting 1.2 million visitors during the tournament, but it has set an ambitious goal of trebling its annual tourist numbers to 6 million by 2030. The local hospitality industry is looking to maximize the opportunity.
The hospitality projects that's going on, it's not only for the World Cup. We have a lot of projects coming in Q1, Q2 next year, and that's not related to the World Cup. However, we have to showcase those projects now and market it as we speak, so those spectators come back, so it drives the business for the future.
Qatar is also looking at this tournament as an opportunity to attract foreign direct investment worth billions of dollars as it tries to diversify its economy away from oil and gas, which account for nearly 70% of its revenues. But experts say the growing economic competition in the region is the biggest challenge.
A lot of the countries in the Gulf are trying to implement the same kind of reforms, diversify the economies. We've seen in the UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Qatar is playing it in that game. And it's important that it continues to be reform-minded, important that the World Cup is not viewed as the end of achieving the goals.
The World Cup comes at a time when the region is witnessing an economic transformation. With the global spotlight on the tiny Gulf state, if Qatar can pull off a successful tournament, then that could propel its ambition of becoming a major financial hub on the global stage. Samir Hashmi, BBC News, Doha.